Hey, what's up guys? We are back at it again to complete the Mega Draft Challenge in Clash Royale. It's probably my favorite game mode in the game right now. Out of all the new game modes, they have done the best job on this one. Let's jump right into the action and show you guys why I like it so much. So, as you can see, there's an assortment of different cards. You want to pick counters that, are going to be destroying your opponent's decks and cards that are not able to get countered very easily. So, for instance, I don't see any Electro cards that my opponent has to reset anything, so I'm going to choose Mighty Miner. So now we're going to discourage him from dropping any tank. If he picks Royal Giant, Goblin Giant, Golem, he's going to be miserable. So I thought that was a pretty good play. Pretty happy with my choice of picking the Mighty Miner there. I feel like he wouldn't have picked it, but I just felt like it was a card that was hard for him to counter. However, he just picked the Witch. There's no Fireball, so how is he going to deal with Mother Witch, right? So it's a really good type of thing to pick that we now know that our opponent's likely going to go in for like a Lightning or maybe Royal Delivery or something like that. So what if we go and choose a Log? Because I think Log is going to be great at removing the Witch Skeletons, and then also just a pretty safe play all around. There's not too much that can go wrong when you pick Log. Also, taking the Log away from my opponent means that I can probably get a very good trade with Wall Breakers, maybe even Goblin Barrel. There's a chance that I pick, like, the Goblin Barrel at the last card and then just completely debate him. I don't know what he's going to do here, because it's going to be super hard for him to deal with that. All right, so I'm also going to probably choose, I kind of like Goblin Cage as a card, just because it does get a lot of counter pressure. I think it's just a safe bet almost every time. And I'm going to pick Miner as well as a win condition, because it will lock directly on tower. So now I need something that's going to be able to kill Royal Hogs. Do I have anything that kills Royal Hogs? I don't really have splash damage. So that was a failure on my end from that perspective, not really realizing that, hey, probably need something for splash damage to be able to kill the Royal Hogs. The Valkyrie was one of the only things in the pool. Executioner wasn't that good for me to pick, because if you think about it, Executioner's not so well when you don't have Tornado. So that's one of the reasons why I decided not to pick it. I'm going to pick Royal Delivery and Log as my two spells. And I think I want to choose Minor Wall Breakers as my win condition. So I'm going to go and choose the Wall Breakers right now. And we've got like a Miner, Mighty Miner, pretty interesting deck. He's going to have Inferno Dragon, so I need one more card to counter that. I don't really want to pick Skeleton Dragons, but I think they might be our best option right now, just looking at our hand. I kind of want something that's able to go and counter that. So I'm going to go and pick our Skeleton Dragons here. So not necessarily like the best setup for us. Obviously, I would have much rather preferred to have like some sort of splash damage like the Valkyrie or Dark Prince, but I do have Royal Delivery, so it's not the end of the world. As I said before, he doesn't have any great distractions for my aggressive plays with my Mighty Miner besides a Witch, right? All of his other cards get destroyed. His Valkyrie, his Knight, all of those cards just don't do so well into the Mr. Mighty Miner, man. So with the high HP after the rework, I'm going to call it a rework. I'm not going to say it's a straight up nerf, because I don't think it is a nerf. A lot of people are like, wow, my Mighty Miner doesn't zoom towards towers like an Inferno Hog Rider anymore. I'd be like, yeah, but it wasn't meant to do that. It was supposed to be a tank card all along. So if you look at it from that perspective, it's not that bad. Also, you know that your opponent's not going to have freeze. You know that they're not going to have any crazy cards. So you don't have to worry near as much as you would typically, right? Like if you see an Inferno Dragon and a Witch coming at you, yeah, you're probably going to be freaking out. You're going to be like, well, this guy's going to freeze me in any second. But that's not even a possibility for him. As you guys saw, the Mother Witch was extremely good because he doesn't have any Fireball or any immediate way of removing it. Then we're going to go in for Wall Breakers Miner on the right-hand side with the Royal Delivery clutching up. And we're already in a pristine position. The Piggy is permanently... Oh, right when I said permanently tank. Yep, never mind. I didn't say anything, guys. It was a figment of your imagination. So I talked about this in my last video. Cycling your Mighty Miner or whatever card that you have near the river is very important against Inferno Dragons. Otherwise, if you try to kite the Inferno Dragon back when it's like near your tower, what will happen is the Inferno Dragon will not actually get kited. It will lock onto your tower and not rush towards the unit that you dropped at the river. So that's very important to do if you want to maximize your utility and play as well as you possibly can. Always make sure you're kiting Inferno Dragons at the river instead of closer towards your tower. Just important fact that, a lot of you guys probably know, but if you don't know, now you know. Also, we'll be reading chat intermittently as we play now. I just want to say thank you guys for all the support. I really appreciate all the love and the support that you guys have been giving me. Looks like we win this game without any consolation. Like, this guy just doesn't care. He just left. He's like, you know what, Jake, your deck building capabilities too strong here. I'm not going to mess with it. So this is pretty cool. So, Abdude, thank you so much, brother. And if I said your name incorrectly, always let me know. I appreciate that a lot, brother. Executioner is a bum. Executioner is really bad when it dies to an Archer Queen for 1 elixir. So, yeah. Drop the like tag. Love your content. So amazing to watch. Yeah, if you guys want to support me for free, the best way of doing that is just liking the video. It pushes out the video to more people, and it helps out a lot. So, yeah, definitely thank you so much. And then, Abdude, thank you again for the 30 try. I appreciate that as well. How's your morning, sir? I just woke up and I was like, you know what? Let's wake up, get in the shower. If you guys can notice how my hair is still wet as heck. We're out here just having fun. And generally the best way that I can start off the day is showering and then working out right after and then streaming right after. And that's just kind of how I do. I know it seems weird, but I have to shower twice, I guess. We're going to go for an ice spirit. And then sometimes I work out before I shower, but usually I like eat, shower, workout, and then another light shower. What do we do here? So he's got Valkyrie. I guess I'm just gonna choose Ice Golem because I wasn't really paying attention. I'm gonna choose Cannon because it counters the Rare Miter as well. All right, so I have Ice Golem. What does that work with? I guess Cannon Cart potentially and Miner. Cannon's just a really overpowered card, so I'm pretty happy with that. I kind of want to choose Cannon Cart because he doesn't seem like he's got very many... Wait. Could we make him click, like... If I choose Inferno Dragon and there's no great resets for it, this could be pretty big. I'm going to choose that, and I think I want to go with a Cannon Cart as well. I'm probably going to get away with... there's no Tornado for the Golden Knight. I still think I'm going to pick Golden Knight. I think Golden Knight might be the best. Okay, never mind. I'm picking Skeleton King for sure. So I'm going to choose Miner, Skeleton King, Skeleton Barrel. That's the game plan. Oh, wait. All right, let's do... Arrows almost always gives you value. It will be able to kill the Spear Goblins. It will be able to kill the Bomber. I think I'm going to go and choose Golden Knight here. And then I'll just have like a more defensive deck. I think that's okay. Sometimes like... it's just better to make sure that you play an all-around safe deck that will be able to counter the opponent. So he's got Ram Rider. I've got Ice Spirit to stun it, and I've also got Cannon to pull it. And then I also have a pretty good offense with Cannon Cart, Golden Knight, Inferno Dragon with a Miner. So I have a lot of ways of winning this match. So as you guys can see, we saw that he had Bomber. Well, what did we do? We immediately picked a spell that would counter it. So pretty good stuff for us. Go Monk. Monk isn't that good. I would say Monk is okay. It's pretty good with Hog Rider, but it's not great in this type of setup. Monk is extremely good if your opponent's not predicting your deck. But when they see the card in your deck, then they're going to know that you're going to drop the Monk to reflect their spells, most likely, if they're playing correctly. I think that's closer to the tower, so I'm just going to dash on the tower, and then I'm going to get a good trade. I'm also going to Ice Spear on top of the Wall Breakers and finish off the Valkyrie as well. Golden Knight broken? Yeah, Golden Knight is probably, like, top 3 champions in the game right now, which isn't, like, that broken, right? Like, you'd be like, top 3? What do you mean? Like, not top 1? But... champions are the best cards in Clash Royale because the 1 elixir ability that you get is great, but the thing that is very impactful is the 3-card card cycle. So if you're playing like a Graveyard Mirror matchup and one person has Graveyard with a champion and the other person doesn't, the person with the champion will get more opportunities to Graveyard on the tower because they get back to their Graveyard quicker. So you guys might be like, 1 card is not that big of a difference, but when you're playing at the highest level, the person that gets the Graveyard first will oftentimes do more damage, force the opponent to play defensive, and then win the game. Also, sometimes because of the 3-card card cycle, you're able to cycle back multiple poisons. Like for instance, because I go for an Archer Queen in the back, my Archer Queen can't be cycled again. So it gives me my poison earlier. Because it gives me my poison earlier, I can poison on offense, hit whatever units he's got, and then also cycle back to a poison to defend a Graveyard. So it's a little bit unfair, and hopefully they figure out a way to change that, but I think that is the main reason that champions are extremely overpowered in the game. I've gotten a lot of knowledge through you in the community and your dedicated passion for the game. Yeah, dude, I mean, hey, I try to be as passionate as possible about the things that I do, and if I'm not passionate about it, I don't do it. Because I want to live life in a way that I enjoy most of it. You know, like, you're not going to enjoy all of life. It's pretty much impossible to enjoy every moment, but I want to enjoy as much as I possibly can, and that's one of my main goals. So I think that's probably going to... okay, it didn't hit the tower. I really thought I was going to hit the tower. I'm not going to lie about that. Okay, so what do we do here? I think we just continuously go Cannon Cart in the same side, and then eventually get Golden Knight damage, or just get a lot of value. If he decides to go into the Inferno Dragon, as I said before, it's not a good trade for him. Even if he gets one wall breaker to connect, it still doesn't matter. The Ram Rider isn't going to be able to do too much damage on the other side because the Cannon Cart's there to preclude the potential of him getting too much value. And then we can go for like an Ice Golem here, Golden Knight, Miner, or stack up 2 Cannon Carts and just win that way. I mean, this is also extremely good to do that. So we're going to go and click the Golden Knight dash. And then I'm going to try to get away with like an Ice Spirit here. And then we'll see how well this works. Maybe it will work. Maybe it won't. We'll just have to wait and see. We're able to kill one of the wall breakers, not both of them. This guy is actually a lot better than the people that we played against before. We only played 1 game, but this guy played really well. All right, so since he's got triple win conditions, it's a little bit more difficult. A little bit more spicy. So, well played, I guess. I think I'm going to go Cannon Cart here. And then I'm going to go for a Miner and try to snipe the Wizard, hopefully. Yep, I knew he was going to go Wizard. Now he might go Spear Goblins, and we'll try to arrows those, maybe. Yep. Really important to identify what your opponent has in their deck, so then you can outplay them and make really good plays. I could have went Golden Knight and dashed onto everything, but I didn't play that well enough, so I'm going to be 100% transparent with you guys. We're going to go and pull back the Skeleton Barrel, and we should be able to finish that all off. Also, if you drop your cannon closer to the river, the skeletons will pop there, so then they have to walk towards your tower. So if they pop here, obviously they're going to have an easier time. But he did not have the easier time that he was looking for. I think... Okay, so wasn't able to dash, but it's still fine. Inferno Dragon is a really, really good card. I don't know if you guys noticed that, but the Inferno Dragon is literally at 0 HP, and it did everything that we could have asked for it to do. So it's just a great card that a lot of people underrate and don't play. I think Inferno Dragon, like at the river, if it's at half HP and you're playing against a full HP Baby Dragon, your Inferno Dragon will win that interaction. It's something cool to realize. He's got a Valkyrie. I want to melt it with the Inferno Dragon. So here's the thing. Do you want to drop units directly on top of my Inferno Dragon and my Valkyrie? Or do you want to drop units close to your tower? If you drop units close to your tower, then my Golden Knight is able to finesse it and lock onto your tower. But if you drop it really close to my Cannon Cart and also, you know, drop it really close to my Inferno Dragon at the river, then it's just going to die. So he was in a lose-lose situation there, and there really wasn't anything he could do. We're going to arrows here, and then we're going to click the Golden Knight ability, and then he's going to drop a Valkyrie really far. Oh, never mind. He just lost. Wait, the Cannon Cart, though. It's going to pull the Skeleton Barrel. Oh, my goodness. I love this game. See, this type of challenge, this type of game mode, it's just so much more fun than a regular game mode because it creates different opportunities. It establishes new interactions that you haven't played before. And I don't know, if there was like a Royale tournament about this, I'd love it. If there was some type of ranked ladder for a season about this, I would love it. Man, I would play it every single day, and I think it would get a lot of views, and I think it's something that would be sustainable too. Like, I hope that they add more things into Clash Royale, like having these type of challenges that are really fun. They do more with them, because this is legitimately the best game mode that Clash Royale has added in years, by far, in my opinion. Quick question. Are cycle decks more skill, or are the decks more around a win condition? Yeah, so here's the thing. If you guys ask, like, is this deck skillful, or is this deck not skillful? Skill matters based off of the matchup that you get. For instance, if you play a 2.6 Hog Rider deck and you're playing against P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam, you have a 100-0 matchup. You will never lose that matchup unless you play horribly. And that's just something to keep in mind. Okay, so Lightning. I'm just going to take Lightning, and I'm going to take Archer Queen. He can't take Archer Queen right now. He can't take Archer Queen. I think this was big brain. You would never take Archer Queen if I have that. So I'm not going to choose Archer Queen right now. I think... What do I want for splash damage? I think I'm going to take Hunter. And then I might even take Log, and then I might take Goblins. So I'm taking the spells. I'm taking Log, so then I can take Goblins. And I'm taking Lightning, so I can take Archer Queen. So I'm making sure that I have a very good setup. And it's going to be hard for him to be able to get value, because I can also choose Tesla as well. I'm going to choose Tesla. Oh my gosh, why do you have a Valkyrie and a Knight in the same deck? Okay. Well... he's not going to choose Archer Queen, which will give us a huge benefit because he can't kill my Archer Queen, because you need Poison plus Log to finish it off. Now you don't have Log, and you don't have Lightning. So we're in a phenomenal position. As I said before, I kind of want to go and take the Tesla because that's going to be our best answer to the Royal Hogs. Anything else would kind of get finessed by a Valkyrie or Poison, where the Tesla's going to stay alive. So just a really good card to choose. I'm also going to pick Goblins, as I said before. And then we got to have to think about our win condition here. I think I'm going to choose Miner or Royal Giant. Royal Giant's also very good because I have Lightning, so I think I'm going to choose Royal Giant. He's going to pick Mini P.E.K.K.A. Okay, maybe I pick Miner. Miner gets caught by all three of his cards, like the Knight, the Mini P.E.K.K.A., and that, so kind of interesting. Fortunately, he didn't pick Inferno Tower. What do we do here? Definitely going to choose Archer Queen, as we said before. Pretty important to do. And then We can choose Miner, I think. Yeah, I could choose Miner and Skeleton Barrel because it doesn't look like he has a good answer to the Skeleton Barrel. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to choose Miner and I'm going to choose Skeleton Barrel as my last card. If he chooses Skeleton Barrel, then I'll pick Bandit. And that's fine as well. Actually, I won't pick Bandit because it gets destroyed. I'll pick Spear Goblins. The Spear Goblins or Skeleton Barrel. Yeah, so I think I'm in a really good spot. Spear Goblins are great. The Lightning doesn't work super well on most of his cards, but it really stopped him from getting value against our Archer Queen. So I like that. I could also choose Snowball if I really wanted to. But yeah, I could choose Barb Barrel as well. I'm trying to think. Like, do I want Barb Barrel or Spear Goblins? I'm going to choose Spear Goblins, actually. I want more defense because he showcased Elixir Golem as well. So if you're going to be running like an Elixir Golem deck with Royal Hogs, your cycle is going to be pretty clunky. So I want to make sure that I have the most opportunities to get value against your offense. With Spear Goblins, it's going to be a little bit better for us. So this is the Invulnerable Queen. He has no cards in his deck that can kill this correctly. If he goes in for like the Valkyrie and Poison, I guess he's able to kill it. Feels bad, man. Right as I said that. I didn't expect him to poison that immediately, but that is a lot of Elixir. Oh, never mind. She's alive. But I'm the queen, she says. I love it. He's going to drop something on top most likely, so I just clicked the Archer Queen ability, and then we're able to log on the Skeleton Army. So we're not in the best spot in the world, but we know that he's got Elixir Golem, so I don't want to ever overcommit. It's pretty important for us to not even go for our Tesla too soon. If he goes in for Royal Hogs, then we will go for our Tesla, and we should be able to pull the maturity of them. And then I can go Goblins afterward, and then I think that I'm okay. Obviously, the Knight after the buff is going to be huge. Pretty impactful, to be honest. Like, the fact that it died there, it means that, you know, it's going to stay alive for multiple extra hits. And it one-shots Goblins, interestingly enough. Not something I anticipated. So he baited out our win condition, but... Or he baited out our building with his earlier win condition, but it doesn't matter. Oh, wait, if you guys didn't know this, log on the Elixir Golem blobs when their second form half HP, and then they all get damaged down. The third form gets damaged down by the log as well. So he's likely going to go for a Valkyrie here, if I had to guess. So I probably should have went Minor Goblins in the other side, because it would have been harder for him to kill. Wait, we can just do this. Is he able to... He's going to Valkyrie on this. I'm stupid. Yeah, I'm very dumb. Wait, why would he Knight? Okay, never mind. I'm very smart. I made the prediction that he didn't have enough Elixir for the Valkyrie. Yup, that was all me. That was so big brain that you guys couldn't understand it, and I was playing like a fool. 100%, guys. 1,000,000%. I wish I could, like, not be sarcastic there, but, like, genuinely, I should have not done that. That was actually awful on our end, but it's okay. We're going to go for the Tesla a little bit later. We do miss one of the piggies. That's totally fine. I want to 3-crown this guy. I want to assert dominance to the highest degree. I think Valk was out of cycle. Was it? Really? Huh. I guess my big brain is not working very well today. We need to end up getting recharged. A lot of times when I play Clash Royale, the very first, like, couple games or at the very start of the day whenever I wake up, I'll, like, misremember a card cycle or something. And, you know, that does happen. It happens to everyone, I guess. All right, we're going to go in for Goblins here, and then we're going to go in for Spear Goblins, and then we will probably 3-crown with the Archer Queen. Oh, yeah, he is definitely 3-crowned by the Archer Queen. It's going to get targeted now, so do this. We'll go for a Miner here. I'm pretty confident that I don't even want to spend any Elixir on the Royal Hogs. I just want to keep spending Elixir on offense because it's more fun. Let me take the tower. Let me take the tower. Let me take the tower. So this Tesla will be able to pull the Elixir Golem pretty far. If you guys notice that placement, it's nice to do. It's going to be harder for him to hit it with, like, any spell. And we walk away with the win. GG. I really wanted to 3-crown him. It didn't really work out. Also, guys, never call my opponents dummies or anything like that. You can say that they played poorly, but an insult to the actual person is not something that we ever want to see. Also, if you guys are enjoying the stream, make sure to drop a like on the video. It supports me. It pushes out the video to more people. And then also on top of that, yeah, I mean, hey, it's just it's a good way of supporting me for free. And if you guys ever want to, you know, be notified when I create content live, definitely make sure to drop a subscription. If you subscribe, you'll get notified when I go live. And I stream or upload a video every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern. So that's how it is. That's what we do. Let's go. Hey, do you do YouTube for monetary reasons only? Nope. The reason why I've been able to upload videos for 4 years in a row is because I actually really like Clash Royale and I love what I do. If I didn't do it the way that I loved it and the way that I enjoyed it, I wouldn't be able to do this full time and I would be doing a finance job, which was a very real possibility for me. I was considering doing finance, which would have been, you know, me making a lot of money and me doing that for Um, purely monetary reasons. I did enjoy it a bit, but I didn't really enjoy it that much. So I was like, let's pursue my dreams. Let's try YouTube out. Let's see if it's going to work. And YouTube was working okay, but I decided to dedicate my entire efforts towards it recently. And I'm very thankful that I did. It was one of the best decisions I've ever made. Also, I haven't been paying attention to this game at all, so my fault for sure. Definitely want to pick Archer Queen because there's no lightning. He should choose like Rocket or something, but it should have been the first card to pick for sure. That was my fault not picking it, but I wasn't really paying attention, so I'm sorry, guys. All right, so do you guys want to see a Hog Rider Rage deck with Elite Barbarians? I think that could be funny as heck. I think that's probably the vibe today. But yeah, if you see people that YouTubers or anything that do it for purely the money, you'll notice that they stop uploading, they complain about the game, they are in a situation where they don't do what they want, and they're probably like just, you know, not ever going to be able to do it in a sustainable way. For instance, I could get 1 million views on a video right now. I have an idea that I've seen do really, really well, and I've refused to do it just because it takes a lot of time and it's not something that I would have fun doing. So yeah, if I continuously pumped out videos that were high effort guide videos, I could get a lot more views and I can do them very well. But do I want to? Probably not, because it would take away the enjoyment for me and I wouldn't be playing the game. Part of the reason why I like YouTube is because I can play a different deck every day and I can mess around and people like watching that. So it's like, wow, I can just have fun playing the video game and people will want to watch me. And then I can also like support myself doing that. And that's the goal for me. That's what it will always be. Anyway, what are we doing here? So he's got P.E.K.K.A. I kind of want more distraction. So I'm going to choose Rascals because it doesn't seem like he has a good answer in any of these cards. Maybe Arrows. But would you choose Arrows just for my Rascal girls? I don't think so. Do you want Tesla or do we want... Okay, he did choose it. Interesting. I think I'm just going to choose Ice Golem. And then, yeah, I probably win. I just don't see any situation where it's going to be too tough for me. Especially because Ice Golem's going to be able to kite all of his units around the map. So I'm in a great spot. This is a free matchup advantage. So let's go, let's go. He has no way of killing the Archer Queen. Your videos are really interesting and entertaining. TY. Yeah, dude. I mean, that's the way I like it. The thing is, not everyone's going to enjoy my videos. Not everyone is going to vibe with a specific style. No matter what YouTuber you are, not everyone's going to love your stuff. The fact that, you know, I have a community that loves my content, that, you know, vibes with my personality, vibes with my humor, my style of edits that I personally enjoy, makes me happy. And that's what I'll always do. I started to care a little bit more about, you know, the way I like doing things. And instead of just trying to get the maximum of views as I was trying to do when I was in college and stressing about what gets the most views, yeah, it's just more fun to do things the way that you like it. And that was like, I made a tweet about it. If you guys want to check out, like, my articulation in text, it was much better than my articulation that I have right now over voice, because obviously I wasn't able to think through everything that I'm saying in real time. But yeah, my Twitter is SirTagCR if you guys want to follow me there. I've been trying to tweet things that I think more recently and things that are important to me. Anyway, we're going to go in for a rage here because I want to be able to kill the Spear Goblins and then hopefully go towards the tower. With the raged up Elite Barbarians, it's going to be hard for him to defend that. That should give us at least one hit, which is 500 damage. So it's a pretty big advantage for me. I'm going to go for a Fire Spirit so we don't leak any elixir. And I'm going to Archer Queen in the back. I forgot. Did he take Rocket? I don't think so. I don't remember. No, he's got Poison. Okay, so Minor Poison kills the Archer Queen, so there's no point in us going invisible here. It's just dead. Because the Minor got a couple shots on it. But he also dropped 7 elixir. So he's going to have to P.E.K.K.A. here. And then we can rage on the Hog Rider. And then just get... I think the game's over. I think he's just over. He just has no elixir. He Minor Poison in single elixir, which is 7 elixir. If you drop 7 elixir in single elixir, you're not going to be able to afford your P.E.K.K.A. because that would be 14 elixir. And you only have 10 elixir bank, right? So you just lose. And the game's already over. And that's one of the reasons that I like this deck a lot. Just like our deck selection in this specific game mode. Because we have a fast-paced deck where we can punish opponents. Like, this is cool. Like, I saw his deck as a slow and clunky P.E.K.K.A. deck, and I'm like, you know what? We could have a lot of fun with this. And we messed them up real good already. One of the biggest differences between, like, my skill level and then, like, more casual players is they don't really remember card cycle, and they don't necessarily remember, like, what you can do to punish and win games. And then at the very highest level, the people that are way better than me, they punish immediately, every single time. Whenever you make one mistake because they know their deck perfectly, you will lose the game. If you ever play against a top, like, 15 or top 10 player in the world, they will make you feel like a fool. And that's what happens to me whenever I play against my friends that are way better than me. So just something to keep in mind that, you know, that's just something to work on if you guys are ever trying to improve and you're like, wow, I'm really stuck. Well, knowing your opponent's card cycle and not just knowing your deck. If you just play your deck like an automatic sequence of muscle memory, being like, yeah, you know, this card counters this. This card counters this. You're never going to get better. You're never going to improve after a certain point. You have to then take the extra step to figure out what your opponent's deck is and how you want to mold the game in your favor, if that makes any sense. And hopefully it does. I just want to give that piece of advice because a lot of people are sometimes struggling or not at the specific trophy count they want. That's a great way of improving. You're amazing YouTuber tag. Keep it up. Thanks, man. I love hearing that. I know that you guys are like, well, isn't that repetitive as hell? Why do you just keep listening to people that read the same comment or whatever? It's so motivational to see people actually like my content and say that type of stuff. Brett texts a lot. Yeah, I do. I love talking. Partially what makes me a decent YouTuber. I talk and commentate through my stuff a lot. In real life as well, I love talking. Yeah, that's just how it is. I started watching you months ago on your second channel. I don't remember how this guy doesn't have more subscribers, and I didn't realize it wasn't your main YouTube. Yeah, my main YouTube has 500,000 here, so it's pretty cool. Let's go. Okay, so I don't know what's happening. I'm gonna pick skeletons. I freaked out. I wasn't looking at the screen. Why would you choose Sparky? Why? Why would you do this to yourself, Herman? Herman, why? 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 Oh my. My brain hurts a little bit. All right, we're going to choose the Electro Wizard so that he can't stop that. And then I'm going to choose Electro Spirit because I'm a meme. And he is going to be so sad in this game. It is going to be hilarious. Oh my god. All right, so do I choose Monk or do I choose Mighty Miner? Play Lavaloon? Yeah. So if you choose a card that is easily counterable at the start, even if you like the said card, I will counter it very hard. So, yeah. It's a good time for us. It's a good time to be a Jake. Oh my goodness. I definitely want to choose Cannon. What's my win condition here? What win condition should I use? Probably something cyclable, like maybe Goblin Barrel, to be honest. Yeah, if I choose like Barb Barrel... Honestly, like, I think this is going to be hilarious. Let's choose Barb Barrel and then Goblin Gang most likely. And then probably Goblin Barrel. Goblin Barrel would be my last win condition. Okay. This guy has 17 different tanks in a deck, so I'm excited for this. I think his thought process was, let's choose Golem, and then we'll bait out the building. And then we're going to go Goblin Giant Sparky, but... my deck has such a quick card cycle that it doesn't matter. And I'm not even going to use Monk just because it's fine. I wanted to make sure that I had enough ample distractions. And I think Monk would have been great. But I don't know. I just didn't really look at it that much. I think I should have subbed out the Electro Spirit for the Monk, to be honest. But it's okay. It's not that big of a deal. We're going to go for an Electro Wizard here. And then I can go for like an Electro Spirit. And then I can go for a Cannon afterwards as well. I think I do need to go for this Cannon. So then the Goblin Giant doesn't do too much damage. Rail delivery here. Everywhere I look, I see Sparky counters. Oh my goodness. Does he not have a building? Does he not have... I don't think he has any way of countering the Goblin Barrel in his deck. Like, he doesn't have anything. I'm pretty sure he doesn't have a spell. So, we win this one. Let's go. Poor deck building choices were made. Yeah, for me too. Like, obviously, the optimization of my deck was not as efficient as usual. Get it, dude. Yes, sir. I have Arena 16 trophies and still stuck in Arena 14 because of King level. Any suggestions? Yeah, so if you're stuck because of King level, then what you can do is you can level up an assortment of lower tier cards. And if you level up lower tier cards, what happens is leveling those lower tier cards will give you more XP for the gold spent. It might not be as efficient to level up those lower tier cards because you might be looking at it and you're like, wait, if I level up the lower tier cards, then I'm not maxing out my main deck. But if you're just trying to max out your king level, then leveling up the lower tier cards is what you want to do. Let's go, let's go. Wait, so there was another donation. Yo, Maximilian, dude, thank you for the millions of support with the $10 or the 10 euros. That's even more than $10. You're the homie, man. Thank you. Would you ever consider using more emotes in game? I believe most people understand them and to be taken as fun. The right emotes in the right situations are hilarious. Yeah, here's the thing, man. I agree. I 100% agree. If you don't like emotes, just mute it, right? I definitely got tilted a little bit before, or like, I don't know, I get animated or I get excited when someone like throws emotes at me and saying like, haha, I'm gonna wreck you or whatever. It makes me hyped up and it makes me want to play the match, and it actually creates better content. If you notice like the videos that I create, I always try to showcase people that are more animated in emotes with their emotes, because if they're emoting all the time, then it makes you feel like you're not playing against a computer. So I agree with you. The only difficulty for me is I don't ever want to make someone upset, and I don't ever want to ever put someone in a position where they didn't enjoy playing the game, or like I made their day worse. Sometimes if you just spam emojis after you win, it's kind of like not a super nice thing to do. So I've been trying not to spam emojis after I win, type of thing. I think that during the actual game, I can probably use more emotes, but if I win, I don't want to spam emotes afterwards, type of thing, if that makes any sense. I don't know. Or if I'm in a winning position, I don't want to be spamming emotes, because it might be like what if I spam the laughing goblin? What if I spam all these emotes are kind of like BM? Maybe there's some different ones. All the ones in my page show BM. Besides like this, right? This is kind of cool. This one's kind of cool. The sipping sir, I like using that. I don't know. I guess you're right. 100%. Like I could find emotes that are more situational, that are more fun to use, and I think incorporating those into my videos could be cool. Thanks for the idea. Thank you for the idea, dude. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, Mario, thank you for the $1, brother. What's your views on Rocket nerf? Isn't 17% gone too far? It will kill Mighty Miner and Classic Logbait. I think they probably need to nerf other spell damage as well. I think you're probably right. If they're nerfing Rocket at that degree, they probably have to nerf the other spells. Pick blindfolded for the content. Oh, man. Well, I don't really... Should I do that at the end? Do you guys want to see me just randomly pick cards? Is that something that you guys would like? Let me know in the chat. I would be down to do it if you guys want me to do that. I will be doing it at the end. 100% agree with emotes? Yeah. I usually stay away from emotes because most of them can be seen as pretty toxic. Pick blind. Yes. Do it. Okay. We'll do it after this game. Or do you guys want me to do it now? All right. I'll just pick randomly. I'm not looking at the screen. I'm just going to keep tapping, and then you guys can tell me whatever I pick. All right? I'm literally just like spamming my hand around, and whatever I get, I get. You could, you give it inspiration to win every games I played. But I mean, you can't win every game you play. Every other game? Okay. We'll see what I get. Pick the whole top row plus cards of your choice. Well, the whole top row is win conditions, so I don't. I'm just doing it this way, man. What about a 1v1 with Riley or Ian? If anyone wants to put it, please spam it. Yeah, don't spam things. Generally, like I can see things like the first time you say it, generally. I generally don't do 1v1s with other people. I try to create my own content because it's more fun for me to just jump into games with, you know, random people compared to playing against a whole bunch of people that, you know, like I have to collaborate with and like have face cams with and have higher quality editing. It's not necessarily as fun for me. And it's more so a viewer experience, which wouldn't necessarily be as sustainable for me in the long run, just based off of, I did collaborations like with Cashman before. It got way less views, and it took my editor an entire, like, I'm going to be real with you guys. It took us an entire 2 weeks to do a blindfolded video with Cashman for editing. I can't do that very often because obviously I don't have the amount of time to, you know, pay my editor overtime for that type of video. And then also just get... I think I broke even on the video, basically is what I'm trying to say. And I spent 2 weeks of my editor's time that I couldn't spend on regular content. And it wasn't as fun. So, like, it was fun, and I was really proud of the video. And I don't necessarily regret it. But for me to do those type of videos consistently where I have fun collaboration videos... It's not near as fun as me playing by myself and just enjoying the game randomly with different types of decks is basically what I'm trying to say. Your editor is too good? Yeah, my editor is awesome. But yeah, anyway, back to business. It looks like I have a kind of a real deck. Like, not even gonna fib. This deck that we have is not terrible. Obviously, the Earthquake is awful, but other than that, it's not horrible. I want to freeze here just because I want to get a couple balloon hits so that I can start my Rocket Cycle Parade. I'm going to eat the entire Musketeer because I'm pretty sure the balloon does more damage. It should give me a third hit, right? Yep. Knowing those interactions, let's go. You already know. You already know. All right, we're going to go Skeleton Army here. Guys, I feel like I cheated the system. There's no way that I got this good of a deck picking random. Seriously, like what the heck? This is so good. Like, legitimately not an awful deck. Legitimately not an awful deck. He's going to go for a Graveyard. And one thing to keep in mind, if you play against Graveyard, a lot of people go for the Earthquake immediately when the Graveyard pops up. You want to go for the Earthquake when the Skeletons start to pop up because your Earthquake is only alive for 3 seconds. So as you guys can see, if I drop my Earthquake and I waste any of the duration, then I'm not hitting Skeletons. You don't want to drop the Earthquake when the Graveyard immediately pops up. You want to drop it when the Skeletons pop up so you can maximize your value and then maximize the time spent with your Earthquake. Very important stuff, and that's a tip that I don't see many people talking about because they think it's intuitive, but it's something that I honestly messed up with. When I had Earthquake, I just dropped it on top of the Graveyard as soon as it popped up like a poison, and I'm like, I'm chilling. But in reality, you can't do that, so something to keep in mind. When are the vlogs coming, Jake? Yo, they are definitely going to be happening on my second channel on Mortar. If you guys want to see more personal content, if you guys want to see me try out different games or whatever, or just see more YouTube videos of Clash Royale, here's my second channel. Type in Mortar on YouTube, and then you guys will see a lot more there. I'm going to be doing reaction content to things that I think are interesting. I'm going to be doing a video setup about my entire like setup of, I guess, how I record, maybe a day in the life. Like, when I have more time, I have a lot of things that I want to do. There's also important topics that I want to talk about that I can't really spend the time to talk about on my main channel here because a lot of you guys just want to see Clash Royale. So I'm like, I'm not going to waste your guys' time. I'll have that on my second channel instead. Also, I don't know if you guys know this, but I played Division 2 tennis for a bit. I was able to play Division 2 tennis in college. So I'm okay at it. I kind of want to create tennis content as well. And that might be on a second channel. I don't know. We also might do some food trips around Seattle, and I might have some food with my girlfriend and do some mukbangs or whatever. So yeah, there's a lot of things that I've been thinking about on my second channel. So definitely check that out if you guys haven't already. I love you, Mario. Love you too, man. Why did I pick Rage? What's wrong with me? What's wrong with me? Well, I guess I'm a sucker for the E-Barbs. Subbed. Yeah, let's go. First time I saw Mortar channel, I thought someone was stealing Jake's old content trying to make a buck off it. Yeah, I mean, at the start, it would make sense because the quality of the content was really bad because I was training new editors, right? So you would think like, oh, this is awful. What is he doing? But yeah, the quality of the content there is pretty good now. Do you think Rascals need a buff? I think it's because Goldenite is really good and it chains on to all the Rascals. It makes Rascals worse. What car do you drive? I drive... It's like an old car. I used to have a Land Cruiser. What is it now? It's a small car. I forget what type of car it is. Oh, man. What is it? What is it? Yeah, I forget. I forget what it is. I don't know how I forget, but I do forget. But it's a super small car. Pick cards that are easy to counter the next match. Okay. I'll purposely pick like a Sparky first and see what happens. The editing has made your videos so much fun. Of course, your gameplay. Yeah. Thank you, man. I love your channel so much. It keeps me better at Clash Royale. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here and being so nice to me, man. Is it a Toyota? No, it's not. Jeez. All right. I haven't been thinking. I'm not thinking right now. Okay. I literally haven't thought about anything that I'm doing. He has Monk for my Archer Queen. I need a building, so I'm going to pick Tesla or Mortar. I think Mortar is infinitely better. And then this guy's choosing Snowball. So do we pick minions? What do we do? Probably not. We want a big spell. I guess I'm going to pick Poison. Yeah, Poison. I could mess with him and pick Rocket and Rocket as Monk, and he would probably mess up. It would be fun. Give me a girlfriend. Well, unfortunately, I'm not Santa Claus of girlfriends, man. I don't do that for you. You got to earn a girlfriend. You got to find someone that actually appreciates you and loves you and find someone that you vibe with. Pick a stacked deck and let your opponent kill a tower and try coming back. Whoa, that actually locked into my tower. I'm surprised the Rascals didn't die. The girl Rascals don't die to a wall breaker. Is it a Kia Soul? No, it's not a Kia Soul. Jeez, dude. We out here. Would you rate my deck? Royal Hogs, Archer Queen, Zappies, Ice Spirit, Elixir Collector, Mirror, Royal Recruits, Log. I don't like it. I don't like having Elixir Collector with Royal Hogs and Archer Queen and all those cards in the same deck. I mean, I think it works, but I don't think Mirror is very good, so I think that the concept is not as good as it could be. Wait, is he going to lose the Monk before he clicks the ability? No way. No way. The entire point of running Monk is to kill that. Super hyped for upcoming content. Not much, but here's something to help. Thank you so much for the $10, dude. You know, that type of money does add up over time, so thank you guys so much. And by the way, if you guys haven't already, if you become a member of the channel, you get all these emotes that you can spam in the chat, and you get emotes that you guys can spam in the comment section as well. So, I don't know. It also makes me read your comments more often in the YouTube comment section. If you guys are ever wondering, becoming a member of the channel does that. It's kind of cool. Let's go, let's go. UBM Surgical Goblin. Yeah, I did a kissing face. I feel like, I don't know. I guess it's kind of BM after you win a game. It's not. It definitely is BM, I would say. It's not like terrible, but it is BM. Yes, you got it. Yo, Jake R knew. He's like, the small cars. I'm going to write an entire thing. I have a Mazda. That's what I have. That's what I have. Bro. You got me. You got me. It's like a Mazda CX-5 or something. I don't know. It's something like that. I can't believe this man typed an entire list so that I could know what my car was. That's hilarious. I'm just a failure. Jeez. When you don't even know your own car and someone has to tell you what car you have. Quality content. Jeez. What time is it? Right now, it's 11:49 right now in my time, in Pacific time. In the West Coast. Alright, so we're going to Ice Spirit. It should be able to jump on top of the Ram Rider and also stun his stuff. Wait, he pushed it with the snowball right into the bomb tower, but it still didn't matter. Wait, what if I do this? Guys, can I just build an entire offensive mortars? Let me know if you guys think this is mean or if you think it's memes. I kind of wanted to do this. So we'll see how it works. I want to build up as many mortars as I can. The Great Wall of Mortars. The Great Wall of Mortars, guys. More mortars, more win. More mortars, more fun. Do not click your monk ability. Do not do it. You would not be that awful of a human being. I know you wouldn't. I know you love me. 3 mortars. 3 mortars. More mortars equals more wins. Get at me, bro. You can't stop me. The splash damage is unreal. We're ready for the steal. And we're showing you the real deal. Mortar too strong. More mortars. More win. This is so much more fun than playing Clash Royale the regular way. I don't know. I enjoy messing around way too much. Alright, we're going to rage just so we can guarantee that we kill everything. We're going to try to get 4 mortars. You guys ready for 4 mortars right now? I think we can do it. I think I definitely can. We're going to do this. I need to get triple elixir before I can do that, though. I need to get triple elixir. Triple elixir right now. Epic mortars. How many of you guys... Do you think I can get 4 of them on the map? Do you think there's a possibility? Let me know in the chat. Alright, we're going to have to rage this. Alright, 4 mortars it is. 4 mortars it is. Let's go. No mediocre. We want Archer Queen in the back so we can cycle multiple of them. I forget if he has a big spell. Our strategy is now underway. Our strategy is now underway. And we're going to rage the mortars as well. We are going to rage the mortars. I repeat, we are raging the mortars soon. Not yet, but soon. 4 mortars. 4 mortars. 4 mortars. More mortars equals more wins. More mortars equals more wins. More mortars is the way to win. It is the only way to win. Look at me go. I'm a freaking beast. I'm out here. We're dominating the competition. He can't handle the mortar sauce. We had 4 of them on the map. Oh, I love this game. All right, so yeah, we win. Definitely one of the more fun games I've had in a while. Spamming 4 mortars in Clash Royale is not something that I've ever done before. So you guys can let me know if you've beaten my personal best of 4 mortars. If you have, I would love to know, and I'd love to see it. GG! That was pretty fun. Oh, Mario says, love from Croatia. I love you, dude. Thanks for being all the way around the world to watch here. Appreciate it. Maybe you didn't know what car you drive. Dude, I don't know. Here's the thing. I use a car to get from point A to point B, and I don't care about it. I will never buy a supercar like you see a lot of YouTubers do and flex. I don't need that. My car costs like $10,000 and it's pretty beaten up, and I will probably not buy a new car until I can't drive that one anymore. And that's how I roll, because I don't know, man. I'd rather spend money on different things. Honestly, like if I can get a good house when I'm older, I think that that's better than getting a car that depreciates over time. That's just me though. Also, I'd rather save money for retirement because you never know what's going to happen in life. The economy is crazy. Rather put money into index funds, put it into my Roth IRA. Rather just chill from that perspective instead of, you know, doing anything other than that. So yeah, that's how I roll. Anyway, we are on our 7th and last, or 8th last game. Let's go. Let's pop off. So what do you guys want? Tell me what you guys want. You guys want me to pick the easiest cards to counter? Is that what we're doing? Do some challenge? Okay. The easiest cards to counter. I'm going to be an absolute idiot this game. An absolute idiot. Okay, so worst card imaginable here would probably be Elixir Golem because there is no battle healer. Okay, counter me, dude. Pick your bomb tower. Pick your bomb tower right now. You better. If you don't, I'm disappointed in you. You better be picking that bomb tower. Why would you pick Monk? Oh my goodness. All right, so I'm pretty sure that Furnace is like one of the worst cards in the game. If I were to rank cards. Okay, no. He picked Log. Freaking Goblin Gang. Let's go. We're giving you what you want, brother. We're giving you what you want. Oh my gosh. Wait, so Monk kills Magic Archer really quickly. Let's choose Magic Archer. All right, we are counting ourselves. We're countering ourselves. He must be so confused right now. We're in his brain. We are out here. This is... Okay. Wait, why would you pick my skeleton army, bro? I wanted to pick it. You're ruining it. This is why we can't have nice things. This is why we can't have nice things, because you just want to ruin it. All right, we'll pick Rascals, because now you can log that and zap my Goblin Gang. Is that good? Does that make you happy? It better make you happy. I just picked Rage because, I don't know. If I rage up an Elixir Golem that's going to die anyway, it's probably bad. What if I pick Graveyard and I don't have a poison or any way of removing anything? He should be able to counter this really easily with guards. If he picks guards or he picks Night Witch, I'm screwed. So I'm going to leave both of those open. Or Skeleton King, I'm screwed. So that's great. Furnace, as I said, is like the worst building in the game, so I'm going to pick it. Lightning right now looks awful. If I pick Lightning with this is my big spell, it can't kill anything. It literally... Okay, well, it can kill the Tesla now. I'm trying to think. What's the worst card I could pick here? Fisherman, maybe? Because I can't activate King Tower with anything. Yeah, Fisherman seems awful here. It doesn't do anything. It can pull Giant Skeleton, but that's it. Wait, does this guy not have a win condition? All right, Kamar. Kamyar. I don't know what's happening here. He already picked Monk? Yeah, dude. That's pretty crazy. Much love from the United Arab Emirates. Yo, let's go, dude. Thank you so much for the subscription for 9 months. Love you lots. Honestly, I'm sure that I see the United Arab Emirates a lot whenever I went to the US Open for tennis. Like, I saw them everywhere. I saw, like, the sponsorships from there from a while. So that was really cool. Their country pops off, man. He had Zap and Log. Barrel. Oh, it was best deck of the year? Yeah, this is the greatest deck of all time. It's literally, it's the GOAT deck. If you don't go for Elixir Golem without your battle healer, you're not a real human being. You're not actually testing yourself to the maximum degree. Wait, did I already activate King Tower? I kind of forgot that I did. I just, like, I don't know. I did that subconsciously. Muscle memory took over, and I was not the pilot of this game. I was not the captain of this ship. Wait, is he gonna skeleton army? I'm gonna rage? No way. He's gonna skeleton army and I'm gonna rage, and he's gonna lose. He's gonna lose to raged up skeletons. I can sense it. Why is he not clicking the monk ability on the magic archer? No. There it is. Okay. So his log is out of cycle. So I can just go Rascals and be okay. Rascals completely counter everything. Why is this easier? What the heck? Oh, man. This is insane. Wait. Wait, his log isn't in cycle. You guys know the deal. When his log isn't in cycle, we are cycling through with our stuff. Let's freaking go, baby. Drop something down the middle. Okay, that's not really what we wanted. We'll still Magic Archer here. We'll play along. We'll make you sing a sad song. Okay. Okay. Raged up Elixir Golem. Raged up Fisherman. Oh, come on, Fisherman. Lock onto the tower. Don't do this to me right now. Wait, how's the Magic Archer still hitting the tower? That really did not feel like it was in alignment. That did not feel like it was in alignment. Did you guys see that? Also, wouldn't you expect the Fire Spirit to jump back at the Furnace? Because the Monk should be able to reflect. I feel like the Fire Spirit's like a unit projectile almost. You guys let me know if you think that's stupid or if you think that's an okay buff to Monk. Like having Fire Spirits get reflected, I think would be really cool. If you could reflect like Fire Spirit and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure it allows you to reflect Heal Spirit. Doesn't it allow you to reflect Heal Spirit, but it doesn't allow you to reflect Fire Spirit? Y'all can let me know. We made the prediction with the Rage on top of the Skeleton Army because it was too obvious. And the Magic Archer's onto the tower. If you guys didn't know, I play Magic Archer because it's one of my, it's one of my favorite cards in the game. Like, it genuinely, like, I play Magic Archer well because it's one of my favorite cards in the game, and I have played it for years. I think it's one of the most balanced cards in Clash Royale because it's easily eliminated by Fire Spirit plus Log and then other stuff like, well, is it Fire Spirit plus Log? I think so, but I was going to say Fireball and then I changed to Fire Spirit plus Log, but essentially it gets eliminated by Fireball. It gets crushed by 2 Logs. If you cycle 2 Logs in a row, it is able to kill a Magic Archer. Also, it gets destroyed by Valkyries, any like good mini tank that you have. Magic Archer is flimsy. But when it's played well and you can get it locked onto the tower with the perfect angle and you set yourself up for success and the right opportunity, you get so much value. So I think it's one of the most balanced and well-designed cards that Clash Royale has ever created. And after that, we win. Let's go. 8 wins in a row. Even creating the worst possible decks can't even stop me. We all the way up out here. Let's go. Wow, that's a lot of wins in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 wins today. You love to see it. I played a lot before this and I won all my games, so that's kind of cool. Is there any emote that you guys like in the shop? Let me know. I think that the pig one is pretty cool, so we're going to go and take that. The piggy! What's up? What's good? You guys got to let me know down below in the comment section what your favorite emotes are right now. That pig one is pretty awesome, wherever it may be. Oh, Pirate Piggy! Pirate Piggy, Pirate Piggy, Pirate Piggy. I like that one quite a bit. You guys got to let me know if you like that one or not. Anyway, thank you everyone that is here. Make sure to drop a like on the video if you guys haven't already, if you want to support the channel. Liking the video goes a long way because it pushes it out to more people. Subscribe because I put out a video every single day at 3 p.m. Eastern. And I know this challenge wasn't that difficult, right? Like we look at Mega Draft Challenge and hey, there's no losses that really matter. You just get to continuously complete it as you go through. But in future challenges, when they're actually difficult and you don't have the chance of redoing it, and if you have no pass Royale, you're out as soon as you lose, I will be streaming every single one of those that I want to. So on this channel, whenever there's a difficult challenge, subscribe and you'll get notified when I play the challenge. I'll play the challenge the very first day, and then I'll go through the challenge and I'll show you guys the best deck to complete it and some tips and tricks. Obviously for this one, it was more so for fun, but the other ones, when they're more challenging and more difficult, I'll hit you up with the best strategy to win it. So just stay subscribed and stay tuned for the future special challenges. This is one of the best ways of unlocking new cards, leveling up your account with free gold and rewards. So always do these special challenges whenever you have the chance to do them. If you're a free-to-play player, you have to do all of these because that's how you maximize your account and that's how you rank up. Anyway, oh, audio bug. Oh no. Well, that was awful. I'm sorry about the audio bug. Thank you for letting me know about that. Really, really appreciate everyone that was here. Love you guys. I'll see y'all later. And peace out.